I'm Gabby Hart from Gabby Illustrates, and today this is part 2 of trying to figure out and play with oil pastels and try to, well, at least not hate it anymore. Hello, I'm Gabby Hart from Gabby Illustrates, and today this is part 2 of trying to figure out and play with oil pastels and try to, well, at least not hate it anymore as much as I used to. It's like last time I did a drawing a figure, a person using oil pastels. Today I decided to do another way of using oil pastels that I got from watching Art Arena, where they put down oil pastels and draw on top of it using graphite and making like dark silhouettes. And I also went through my bookshelf to see if I found any techniques or books I had to using oil pastels, and I found a book my mother had on using pastels. It's a pastel set, not set. And then one of the books is a technique book about using, well, it's mostly used regular pastels, but it had a small section using oil pastels. And where is he? Hold on. And the technique is called, can't pronounce that word, but yes, this is the technique, and I'm going to try using and make an image of it using the last prompt, which is making a dinosaur on vacation. Yeah, jump into it. So first thing I do was look up references of dinosaurs, because I don't know how to draw dinosaurs. I don't usually draw them during my time of day, and I came across this 3-horned dinosaur. I was gonna say 2, but it's 3. There's one in the middle of the head. And I decided I like that. It looks like kind of like a person with his, like something behind his back or her back. Her back, because I was gonna go with woman. The first thing I thought was a woman dressed in, I don't know. When I saw that movie in Queen Elizabeth, I don't know what age that is. I have to look it up. But around that age. And I thought making an outfit based on that and turning the dinosaur into a person. Still have the 3 horns. Maybe the horn mouth, I don't know. Playing with the idea. I don't like it, so no, maybe not. And sorry, hold my throat. So playing with that idea. And so then if I could get the person, I will make and then move on to thumbnails. Make some thumbnails based on this person on vacation. And now we'll do some color swatching. Well, not really color swatching. We'll trial and error, see if I can apply this technique using this person's silhouette, because you won't actually see the specific details since I'm be coloring mostly in graphite. So maybe you will. Maybe you'll see some details. I'm not sure. I'm still figuring out how to use this using oil pastels as a background, and also using the technique I can't pronounce to draw an image. And I wonder if you could hear my cat. He's crying at the window. I don't know if towards another cat or towards some birds. He's not paying me any mind. Oh, that one came out horrible. So still figuring out, playing around with it, see what I'll come up with. with the thumbnails, I didn't know what to do. I originally going to do a beach because we typically think of vacation, you think of beach. But then I also thought, yeah, and looking up beaches, I for vacation spots, I thought of amusement parks, and I drew in the last one. There was a dinosaur in an amusement park, and her smiling with all her sharp teeth will give it an ominous feeling. Like, is she there to play? Is she gonna eat everyone? Kind of dark, but it also looks kind of fun. So I decided to go with that. Also made it easier to think about color scheme. So I went with that one. And for the color scheme, I decided I will do light underneath and put dark colors on top. And the scratching techniques is really fun. I like it with the colorful. When I put layer all the colors on it, it makes it look fun and festive, which was what I was hoping for. But the problem was finding a pencil to draw on top of it. I have three pencils. I use, and all of them was like hard. One was 6B, 8B. Another one was a Stabilo, which you could draw on glass, plastic, metals, and hopefully that one would, at least that one would work. That's my last hope. And no matter what pencils I use, the only one that won a little bit more was the Stilo, so I think I probably use that. But I think the technique to draw on it was that I had to rub it. But the thing with rubbing it, when I tried it again, I just put a little bit of orange and I put a little blue on top and rub it. The blue came off. So much of the blue came off. When I used it with my finger, it wasn't smooth enough, but when I used paper, too much came off, and you see a lot more of the orange underneath, and that was against the technique I want to use. And when I rub it, it started to look black. You could barely see the graphite on it. It's on there, but you can barely see it. It's like black on black. So I don't know. I'm gonna move on to a bigger, see how that work. I'm gonna keep it open so I can see what I did, the drawing. And I like the lady. I don't really think you'll see much of her since I decided to bring her up front, so you just see the back of her silhouette, from the top part of her silhouette, which is important. Ooh. I'm trying to figure out, and I'm gonna lay down all the colors, and hopefully, oh, this works. And I'm gonna do the lay colors opposite way I did before, where I'm gonna lay this one the vertically, lay the bright colors, warm colors vertically, and the cool colors horizontally this time, and see what happens. I'm hoping it works, but I think I'll have some problems, run into some problems. Wish me luck. So, one thing I can say straight off the bat, that it was very hard not to get the colors to blend. As soon as I put the blue down, the blue and the yellow wanted to blend. So I got a little greenish blue instead of like a pure light blue, especially with the light blue area. Well, any blues. So it was really hard not to get them to mix. And the pinkish area is really hard to scratch. And then when coloring the silhouettes, when putting the black one parts, I could definitely see it better through the camera than I can right in front of me. I mean, I could still see it, but it was easier to see it, and to see the contrast was much more starched through the camera than it is looking at it how I am looking at it. The scratching technique is okay. You could also see that probably clearer on the... Yeah, you kind of see it clear on the camera. You could definitely see it clear on the camera. Then I can... But I'm going to still deal with it. So, not a complete bust, but it was really hard. So rubbing it down, the bottom layer down, did help a little bit. I was hoping when I did it. The technique, especially the yellow area, as I said, the yellow and the green, the blue was trying to mix. So that's one of the hardest areas to scratch, and also the area by where the pink I laid down, because I guess because of light colors, I don't know. But that one was also hard to scratch out. With the light blue area, the pink and light blue area. I think those mix a little bit, or maybe because I mixed those earlier. And so, but then in the other place, I don't know. I have no idea why it is coming the way it is. I feel like I could put more details in her face, but I'm not. And also because it was already hard as it is to draw the details of the faces. You can't I don't think you can erase on Oil Pastels. So, as soon as I put down that's it. I can't erase it, I can't take it back. So it taught me to be brave, just put it down and plot things down. That's for sure. I don't think it came out so bad. Too bad. It's a back's a little bit of a face and kind of in profile-ish scenario. And I am looking constantly through the camera just to see what I did. To get a good grasp of what I did. Because I said, it's easier to see through the camera than it is from my point of view. You can, as I said, you can see it, but not as clearly as I would like or hope. When I first put it down on the thumbnail sketch. I was like, there was one more thing I was gonna say, but I forgot. My memory. So. I wish I could see it clearer from my point of view. Now I'll have to look at the camera, see what I've done. But I think blending it, I think the blue blended too much with the underneath, or I think I should put more layers of blue so the blue could see through better, so you can see the difference between the layers better. I think I should have went with another coating of blue, but I was afraid, or at least after laying down the graphite, because I didn't want to lay down another glue because I was afraid the graphite won't lay on top of it. You live and you learn. Oh. Alright, so this is it. Finish. I can't do much with it. As I said, the contrast is not strong. The black is. The graphite is. And I like that part. But I'm like, I was hoping for more contrast with the amusement park for the light areas. Is when I'm scratching out. You can see it, but not much. Not as much as I hope, like with this little thumbnail part where you can definitely see, especially the bright yellows and stuff. The yellowish blended with the blue a little bit. I saw someone do a technique where they could draw on top of the oil pastels without blending it, but they use some kind of solvent. But I forgot what the solvent is, and I don't think I even have it. So I did the best I can with what I have at hand. I'm not taking too fast. But I like the graphite here. The graphite here didn't come out so bad as I hope. As I said, you can definitely see it better. You can see it, but I feel like it looks much better through the camera than when I stare at it. And yeah, that area was so patchy. I couldn't barely see it. Ferris wheel barely came out when I was scratching it, and the green and yellow was blending. The green and blue. Yellow and blue was blending so much. It was making a greenish. More I scratch it, more it turns green instead of scratching out and showing yellow underneath it, which was what I was hoping for. Same thing with the pinkish reddish area. It was, you could see a little bit, you could see the red and orange that definitely showed up, but the pinkish area was like a bit dull, which here it showed, and I was hoping for that more. As I said, you live, you learn, and hopefully next time I know what to do to make it better. Kind of disappointing. You know. Anyway, if you stuck around, and thank you for watching. Have a heartfelt day. Bye.